Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hope you are all well, and as all is good. Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to my stream. So the fun fact about this game, we don't want to play later, is it somehow likes to take up a lot of bandwidth, and also likes to be very loud. But let's see what I can do about that. Hang on. Let's see what we can do. How does that sound? Seems okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens anyway. So, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hello, 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 hello. Hope you're all doing well. Today is Tuesday? I think. It is Tuesday. And we're going to play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, which is the new Pathfinder TTRPG game on Steam. If the stream is dropping, that's because it's a very heavy game, but we'll see how long it goes before I start going mad. Anyway, it's a good game. If you play Kingmaker, you know what you're going to get. If you play Pathfinder, you know what you're going to get. I've played a few playthroughs of this game, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this game seems very heavy. You know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to try and... because you can't really see it fully. Yeah, let's try and reduce the graphics down just a little bit. Let's do medium quality graphics. Let's apply that and see if that helps anyway. If not, then this is going to be a very fun 3-day stream I was planning to do with a game that makes the cold computer run very slow. But anyway, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Hope all is grand, all is fine. And hope everything is all good, you know? Because that's what we want. We want things being good and stuff. So yeah, we're going to do Pathfinder. Which is just... So I've played it. I've played the original Kingmaker. I've played this for about 42 hours so far. With different characters. Up to the same point in the game, roughly. Yeah, it's a lot. You'll probably see, like, it's definitely got more content than the original Kingmaker, in terms of playable classes, playable races. Story's a lot more in depth, which I think is a lot better. Like the other game was a lot more about city building, kingdom building, and they did have side stories which were timed, which kind of worked, but this, I don't know, that one felt like it was very much loose fitting versus this one where you are following a very particular story. So if you like story content, you want this one, not the old one. If you like just sandbox kingdom building with time limits, you want the old one, not this one. So yeah, we're gonna create a character, go from the start again, show everyone what it's like, really. So yeah, the downside of this game is if you click off it to do anything, like say you're running a stream, it does have the habit of like stopping all the music, which is a pain. So new game, there is only the main story right now. So, only the main story. Right. So you can have the various difficulties, which range from just story mode to unfair mode and everything in between. So, depends how you want to play it. Me, because I like the game, but I want to play it in a way that I feel I can be relaxed and enjoy it, really. So let's keep the critical hits on, because I like having critical hits on my party as well. Hang on. Oh, critical hits upon your party. Yes, keep them on. Death's Door, let's keep Rise After Combat. Negative effects leave combat. Let's not do auto level up, because I want to see level up our own party members when we encounter them, because you get a lot of party members. Let's have moderately weaker enemies and moderately weaker damage to us. Standard amount of enemies. No additional behaviours or abilities. Let's not have the party based on equipment, because that means we're going to go very slow. Weather light. Character retrain mode on. Crusade mode. So within this game, in Kingmaker, you had a lot of you were kingdom building and stuff like that. This time you have Crusade mode, where basically you control an army and you have to send armies off to defeat them and stuff. So yeah, basically I'm not going to turn it on, but like basically it's if you played Might and Magic, it's basically that in this game. No, we don't want companions to receive experience if they're only in the party. That's unfair, because it's very hard to level up characters in this game. Only skill checked. Nope, let's everyone gain experience from that. Only one save slot. Nope. Immersive mode. Nope. And tutorials, yes. Because you'll see at one point why it's very difficult to do this game with tutorials. So yeah. Now we're getting to what I think is going to be the most substantial part of this stream, which is making a character. Unfortunately, there is no way at the moment to bring over your character from Kingmaker. But you can have the same artwork as your character from Kingmaker, as other characters from Kingmaker, which you will find out in a minute. However, these are pre-generated characters you can make and play as. So you've got a half-elf cavalier, who is more focused for melee combat and having a high armor class. So a cavalier, for those that do not know, is the Cavaliers are their that's fine for do something. Cavaliers are the yeah, I'm just gonna say this about people. Cavaliers are basically mounted combatants, which is just what you want really. Hang on, and copy, yep. And let's go around and just post it on all the things I forgot to do beforehand, because I'm a professional person, really, yay. Character. And let's go here, and let's go here, and let's go down here, and let's go, yeah, and let's go to here, and let's go to here, and paste that, yeah, and let's head down to this channel, and share in that channel, because we're sharing everywhere. There we go. Right, so now that's all done, I'll get back to actually being a person and talking to a stream. So, at the pre-generated characters, which I've never played as, but you'll see basically everything's all pre-done for you, including the ability scores and all the skills and everything like that. You've got a half-elf cavalier who basically rides around on the back of animals, of which there are lots to choose from. You have a Oread cleric. So Oreads are like crystalline elemental dwarves-ish, kind of, which is just as you do, and that's a cleric. Then you have a just a basic fighter with no subclass. You have a rogue gnome with no subclass. You have a tiefling slayer. So slayers are kind of like better. Slayers are what Rangers in 5th edition want to be. Like, you basically, you have your favourite enemy, you can study them, and then you can do sneak attack damage to them. And then you have your sorcerers, who are draconic, who are from certain bloodlines. But we're going to do a custom character. So, the first thing you do is you pick your portrait. So you have selection. So this one is obviously an Azamar, dwarf, half elf, human monk, human rogue, Oread monk, Oread cleric by the looks of it, Vulpin, a Kitsune rogue, Kitsune wizard, I think that's a human magus, who is a melee-based weapons fighting class. Definitely a Damphia rogue. Human male fighter. Tiefling slayer or tiefling rogue. Old man fighter. Fighter human. Half-orc paladin. Dwarven fighter, gnome bard, tiefling sorcerer or oracle. I think oracle. Human bard. This is a Damphia bard, half elf bard, human sorcerer, gnome rogue by looks of it, half orc fighter, human Ulgrim fighter or a Hellwalker fighter, a dwarf fighter, and a gnome rogue. And then some of the artwork from Kingmaker, from the original game. You got tieflings, humans, dwarves, gnomes, half-orcs, Damphia. I'm a random adventurer. Hi, my name's Clive. My fun one, the most metal of gnomes. Look how metal he is. He has, spikes on the back of his gloves. He is the most punk of them. And then the Kingmaker characters are your companions from the first Kingmaker. So you have a hunter, you have a an atheist cleric, which you can have, weirdly. So this was a undead half-elf cleric. Spoilers for the first game, by the way, sorry. Then you have twins. These are tiefling kineticists, who they had an ability in the first game where you could swap between the two of them. So you had two companions for the price of one, which meant you could experiment with them differently. Halfling bard, half-elf wizard, half-orc magus, gnome rogue, bastard, human ecclesiaphurge cleric, a human... Oh, who was she? She was the human tower shield fighter with a little bit of paladin. No, fighter. She was pure fighter, that's it. Human barbarian, human fighter, and then undead sorcerer, I'm guessing? I can't remember, I never got to her. Oh, and we killed him. He's just a human fighter. But yeah, we can choose any portrait. So if anyone's in chat and wants to choose the portrait, let us know, really. I'm down for anything. We can choose the portrait later on, or we could upload something. I didn't realise that. Okay, that's something I didn't find out. We can do that later. So yeah, if you have an idea for what we look like, actually we'll come back to that. Because this is the big thing. This game has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 base classes. And each of those base classes has 5 subclasses. Or, no, has 6 subclasses, but some of them are locked behind race restrictions or alignment restrictions. And then you have prestige classes as well, which you can only get by doing certain things. So, we have options. So, if you have any particular idea what you want to play, let me know. But I'm just going to talk through them all while I'm having a quick drink, and we'll just see what happens. So, first up, you have alchemists, who basically produce items and spells and throw them as bombs. And then that's basically what they do. They basically just make spells into potions and throw the potions, and that's how they do the spell. Same with bombs and mutagens. But then you break that down into, you could have an alchemist that specializes in healing, an alchemist that specializes in throwing grenades, an alchemist who specializes in incense fogs, so like area effect support classes, an alchemist that specializes in transforming creatures, an alchemist that basically... The preservationist alchemist is basically Pokemon. You have creatures inside bottles, and you throw the bottles, and they break open, and you have a creature. And the vivisectionist is basically is more about how to do more damage with sneak attack. So that's your alchemist. Your arcanist are basically like your spellcasters, but they can use their reservoir to alter their spells, so they're kind of like the conventional... they're more like your 5th edition sorcerer of metamagic, but they're wizards. Then you have your brown fur transmuters, are basically what happens if you're a wizard but wanted to be a druid. Your eldritch font are basically more about manipulating your energy in your spells without using certain spells. Nature Mage are basically druids that use intelligence. Your Phantasmal Mage are basically you get new metamagics earlier on. And you get metamagics rather than exploits. Your Unlettered Arcanist is basically you get familiar, and your spells are within your familiar, not within yourself. And then you have your your Pathfinder version of the classic Final Fantasy White Mage. Then you get your Barbarian, basically the same as 5th edition, and any of the barbarians around. They are the melee fighters. They rage, they run around, they have lots of damage and all that, and they're actually quite good. But then you have Armored Hulk, where basically you use more armor, so you get a lot more bulk. It's a bit more of a tanky build. Beastkin, you basically transform into an animal and rage, so it's basically the Path of the Beast Barbarian from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Then you have your Instinctual Warriors, so basically you're blind when you fight. Then you have your... Basically, the Invulnerable Rager is basically you're taunting creatures to attack you and you only. Your Mad Dog, basically you have a dog that fights with you. And then you have your Pack Rager, where basically you basically you inspire your allies while you're fighting and while you're raging, so you get some bonus feats to inspire others. Bards are the same as normal. You're a support class primarily, and you can help people out and inspire them in any way possible. And you have lots of skills and lots of knowledge checks and all that good stuff. But you can specialize into the archaeologist, who you don't have the inspire. You don't have your inspiring song anymore. Instead, you have archaeologist luck, where basically you give bonuses to your luck bonuses to all your luck bonuses to your party, and you also are better at trickery, and you're basically an Indiana Jones. Let's be honest. Beast Tamer, you summon creatures. What more do you want? You're basically a Disney princess. Dirge Bard is more about impacting creatures. So you get Secrets of the Grave, means you can like cause fear, command fear, be fearful, and you get bonuses when you're going against creatures and you want to intimidate them. You're Flame Dancer. You're a bard who likes fire. Thundercaller. You're a druid who's like more based to the land, so you get better. You're basically a charismatic. You're a charismatic druid, and then you have your Tranquil Whisperer, where basically you're more about calming everyone down, and everyone's fine, and we like fighting here. So basically, you bolster your party to overcome fear effects. Blood Rager. We're now at our 5th class of 25. Your Blood Ragers are barbarians if you could cast spells. And while they have a lot more than I was expecting, they have 7 subclasses. So you have your Blood Rider, who basically, you're a barbarian that casts spells from the back of a horse. Your Green Rager, you become more, you have more like divine you're more divinely influenced, and you summon your spirits. Your Mixed Blood Ranger, you have a mixed bloodline, so you have different heritages, which is where your sorcerer stuff comes from. Primalist, you're basically more primitive, and you tap into primitive bloodlines. You're a Reformed Fiend. You don't have the normal bloodline, you have a fiendish bloodline. And you hate where you come from, so you change that. Your Spell Eater, you heal your damage when it comes towards you, and you heal from it. And your Steel Blood, you just got a lot more AC, really. Right, that's 5 down. 5 down. We can get through this. We can get through this. So then your Cavalier, as I mentioned before, you riding around on a creature all the time. You like riding around on creatures? It's all good. So you have your Beast Rider. Basic one, you have particular animal companions. So you remove your normal animal companion and your proficiency, and you get more armor and your creature. So your creature does more damage rather than you do damage. Cavalier of the Poor is for basically you're more halfling based. So basically you run around and you challenge creatures to attack you. Pike ones, you basically use large weapons while you're on the back of a creature. Fearsome Leader, you're leading your party from horseback. The Gendermean is basically you're a bit more. You basically rush around everywhere and you charge them. Charge is overpowered in this game if you don't know, but now you do. Your Knight of the Wall, you're more about defense, and your Standard Bearer, you're inspiring them to go forward and you give bonuses to your party. Right. Next up. Clerics. Clerics. Do you want me to explain a cleric? It's a cleric. You know what a cleric is. They heal you, mainly. But clerics in this game, as in the rest of Pathfinder, if you change your alignment from your deity, you can't level up in your class anymore. And then you have to go the long way around of having to level yourself up again and change your alignment back. Yay. So cleric, you have your Angel Fire Apostate, where basically you're divine, you know, you're all about getting rid of evil and things that are caused by evil, so you're more good. So you have fewer spells, but you have fewer spells to choose from, but you can cast them more often, so you're a specialized healer. Crusader, hey, what happens when you're just fighting? You're a fighter cleric, but not a paladin. you know. Then you have your Devil-Bane Priest, where basically you're more about... You have less spell casting, but you have knowledge, so you get better knowledge checks, and you have heavy armor, and you're better at working together with people. That's nice. The Ecclesiaphurge is a strange one, where basically you get rid of your proficiencies in armor, but you do get proficiencies in 2 different domains. So one of the domains you get your bonuses from that domain, the other domain you get the spells from it. So say you really like the domain of the air's bonuses to resistance from like electrical damage and thunder damage and all that good stuff, but the spells in that school are rubbish. Well, you can take the bonuses from the air school and take the healing from the fire school if you wanted. You know, whatever you want. Ecclesiaphurge actually multi-class very well into monks because you use wisdom as your spellcasting modifier. Herald Caller. You're a cleric who likes to summon things. And as we know in these kind of games, summoning is overpowered, as is charging. And finally, the Priest of Balance. Basically, it's a weird one where you like having a balance. You don't heal so often, you don't harm so often, you have to have a nice balance, really. Now we come into the actual druid, rather than the other druids. So, mainly, Blight Druid, you you have a bond with nature, but it's a bond with death mainly, so you can take some spells from the death and destruction domain, but you're a druid. Defender of the True World, basically you hate fey creatures, so you want to harm, you get more bonuses to harm them. Drover, basically you go around with more creatures. Simple. Elemental Rampager. You can go into a rage with elements, and you get claws. You're basically a druid that, you know, you're a, what's it called? You're a druid barbarian. Yay. Fey Speaker. You lose your spontaneous casting. However, you get Fey magic, which means you can cast things as a charisma-based druid. You know, that's nice. And your primal druid, you know, you can basically increase the size of creatures, including summoning dinosaurs. What do I want to say? You want to summon dinosaurs? Pick that class. Dinosaurs are nice. Fighters! They fight things. But you can specialize how you fight things. You can be an Aladori defender, or basically, you're a speedy dueler. The Armiger, hey, I'm from a certain order of knights, and I'm going to kill you because my order decides it. And you get more skills in your skill rank. And you have to join an order and that determines what you can learn as you level up. Hey, Dragonair Scion. You're a fighter, but you're from a dragonic bloodline. Always nice. Mutagen Warrior, hey, do you want to be Geralt? You want to be a Witcher? Pick this class. Tower Shield Specialist. You are literally carrying a shield the size of you. And hey, people can attack you. But you're wearing a big-ass shield that makes your AC 28. Nothing's getting through that shield. You don't hit hard. You defend. And then your two-handed fighter. I have a big sword. I attack with the big sword better. Now your hunter, which is different to rangers. Weirdly. Basically, you have an animal companion, and you know you can use melee, you can use range attacks, and you can use some spells. This one, hey, you can be a colluding scoundrel. You know, you can manipulate your enemies and your allies for your own benefit, which basically means, yep, the target gets, basically I think you get sneak attack, basically, from this class. Yep, you get sneak attack. From, like, basically sending your party in and you attack from a distance. Divine Hound. You're a hunter who likes having an animal and, you know, you're a bit judgy. Basically, you get bonuses based on whatever judgment you cast on a creature that you attack. Divine Hunter. You're a hunter but you like God. Forecaster. Hey, You know, you... Let me double check this. Yeah, you don't have a companion, but, you know, you just bring on the aspect of that animal. It's like, hey, I used to have a dog, now I'm going to embody that dog. Urban hunters, you like city-based animals, and you get certain animals from that city. You know? You're not very good at hunting in the wild, but you're good at, you know, capturing people. And wandering marksman is basically, I'm sending my animal forward, and because they're attacking you, you're attacking my animal, I'm going to attack you back. Right, we're getting there. I'm just going to have some of the mashed potato and gravy I have right here. Oh, that's so good. Anyway, Inquisitor. Did you expect the Spanish Inquisition? Do you want to wear lighter armor and not be a paladin? Do you like judging people? Be an Inquisitor. You get judgments. It's in your name. You're going to be judging people. So as a faith hunter, you just have a sworn enemy. You don't have a domain. Judge, you get basically a paladin's aura of judgment. Monster tactician, you summon creatures and judge them. Sacred Huntsmaster, you get an animal companion who's very good at judging. Sanctified Slayer, you study targets, but you can't judge them anymore. But you get sneak attack. And Tactical Leader, you judge people, but you're inspiring them. Right, Kineticist, one of my favourite classes, also one of, as you can see there, one of the most difficult to play as. You are mainly a ranged. You basically summon the elements around you. This is what the elemental monk wishes it was. But basically you're firing, you're summoning, you're giving yourself damage to summon fire to burn people, or an element to injure them. And you can imbue your elements to do more stuff. Like, if you combine fire and air, you get lightning, which is also very helpful. However, you have a couple of subclasses. You have the blood one, so rather than gaining infusions, you rip the blood out of other people. That's nice. Dark Elementalist. You use your intelligence modifier, and you basically use your intelligence modifier rather than your constitution modifier to damage people. Always fun. And you get, it's basically, hey, you want to be an elementalist, but you want to, like, be more intelligent and dark. That's nice. Elemental Engine. This is a weird one. You don't get additional infusions. It says you do, but you don't. What you get instead is you choose one element from the start, and you just get very good at using that one element. And you can basically make it more overpowered. So, at 3rd level Burnout, you receive a bonus equal to your kineticist level, and you also receive damage, and you double the damage as well. So, hey, if you have a... Because this is based on your constitution, if you have a constitution of +5, you're adding +5 to your attack and +10 to your damage. But you're also giving yourself more damage in the first place. So, there's that. Kinetic Knight. Hey, you want to be a kineticist, but don't want to be a ranged person? Be a Kinetic Knight. You basically form elemental weapons, and you attack with your elemental weapons. Which is nice. You know, always helpful. Overwhelming Soul. You start controlling people's minds. Basically. And you can use your charisma modifier. That's nice. Or the Psychokineticist. Hey, you want to attack, but you want to use your wisdom? Kineticist. Then you have your Magus, who are arcane spellcasters who use weapons. Basically, this is your Eldritch Knight. Say hello to your Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knight on the back of it, and a companion. Eldritch Knight who uses more armor. Eldritch Knight who likes using ranged weapons. Eldritch Scion who has a bloodline. Hexcrafter. Hey, you want to use some spells from the Witches subclass? That's nice, because you can use that. Spelldancer. Let's double checking. Hey, you want to be an Eldritch Knight, but also a Blade Singer? This is the one for you. Sword Saint. I have a particular weapon that I'm going to use, and only that weapon. Basically it. Now your monks. Monks are fun. Typically, you're unarmed strike. You have to be lawful. Use key power and wise power and all that stuff. However, you're using key, which is quite good. Key can do lots of things, including in your subclasses. Hey, you want to be a quarterstaff? You want to specialize in just using quarterstaffs? You can. And if I remember rightly, just double checking something. I think they still have it. Where? Just checking all the bonuses. I think it's 3rd level. Yeah. Basically, monks have a very special thing. Rather than using dexterity or strength, you can use wisdom. At 3rd level, you start adding wisdom to your attack modifiers. At 5th level, you start using like stronger abilities with your wisdom level. So yeah, you want to be a quarterstaff wielder who uses wisdom? This is a quarterstaff for you. Scaled Fist. You want to be a dragon monk? You can be a dragon monk. And I believe they add your... You get an AC bonus based on your charisma. You want to be a monk with better charisma? That's what you get. Sensei is basically a monk bard. Seiho is you are a mounted monk. Stone monk, basically you get more AC, but you do more damage because you're basically, you know, you get higher AC. Basically, you're a monk who likes taking damage. Traditional monk is your basic monk who has a very strict path you have to follow, but it does mean you get some abilities, like you can teleport at some point. Like, you lose the ability to take a random key power, but you get certain key powers as you level up. And finally, the one I have been using in one of my other saves, the Zen Archer. Basically, you want to be a monk who uses flurry of blows through ranged weapons, so this is the monk for you. And again, you can add your wisdom modifier to their attacks. However, you've got to have a few more feats because, you know, monks and archery in this game, ranged attacks in this game is fucked, really. So yeah, basically you gain weapon feats based on your bow. And that's monks. Oracles. Divine spellcasters who heal people based on their mysteries and bloodlines. Basically, you're cursed and you have mysteries, basically. Every time you have a different mystery, you get different spells, but you also get cursed, where you get a bonus, but you also then, like, you know, you have a negative for knowing that thing. Divine Herbalist, you get mysteries with basically more about restoring people. Enlightened Philosophers, hey, you want to, like, use long-range weapons? You can use that. Lone Strider, you want to be on your own? Do that. Possessed Oracle, hey, you want to, you know, you want to be slower, but you want to do more stuff? That's what you want. Purifier, that's what it says on the tin, really. You know, you just heal people. But specifically. Seeker, better at finding traps. And Wind Whisperer, hey, you want to specialize in the Wind's mystery? That's what you want. That's basically oracles. You get an oracle companion in the game. I don't really like using them so far. They're a bit crap, to be honest. But anyway, paladins. You don't like evil? Smite it. What more do you want to say? Divine Guardians. Hey, you want to heal more people, but you want to be a bit more defensive? This one. Hey, you want to be a bit more... You want to be a ranged... You want to be a ranged... ranged paladin? This is what you want. Again. 5th edition. They have 7 smite-based smells and 1 smite-based ability. How many of them actually can be used with ranged paladins? 2. Change that. Divine Scions. Basically, you have a specific target. You learn more about that target, you can do more damage against that target. You're basically a paladin hunter. Hospitaller. You're healing people. You like healing people. You're nice. Martyr. Attack me. Attack me. Attack me. Stone Lord, I have more defense. I have stone skin. Beat that. And a warrior for holy light. Basically, you do more damage because you're just so godly. Basically. Next up, we have the Ranger. Different to the Hunter. Somehow. You have favourite enemies and combat styles. Demon Slayer, you lose your favourite enemy, but you're better against demons. Espionage Expert, you're better at finding traps, and you're better at hiding, I believe. Yeah, better at hiding, and eventually you get Sneak Attack. Flame Warden, hey, you're better at burning abilities. You basically can set your weapons on fire, basically. Freebooter. You can move and you can rally people around. However, you lose your ability to have a favoured enemy. Nomad, you have a companion and you're archery based. So, hey, you want to be a ranger that basically focuses on being an archer? This is the one for you. Stormwalker, you're basically, you get to add lightning to your attacks, which is nice. Next up, Rogue. Sneak attack. Sneak attack, basically it. Eldritch Scoundrel. You're a sneak attacker who likes using spells. And interestingly, your spells gain from sneak attack. Let me double check that. They do. Your sneak attack applies to your spells. That's always very helpful. Knife Master. You like using knives specifically. So, you basically can only deal sneak attack with your weapons. And you use a D8 rather than D6. And you use D4s instead of D6s of other weapons. So, you want to do more sneak attack, you got to use those knives. Master of All, you basically become a bard. You get more knowledge, but you remove enhanced sneak attack. Rowdy, you lose sneak attack. That's sad. What you do gain instead, though, is the ability to just, run in and attack people and do increased damage to them. Sylvian Trickster, you are a rogue who takes some Feywild inspiration. So you don't get a rogue talent, you gain Fey tricks instead. So like hexes, you can blind people or have them curse so they have an evil eye, so they have reduced AC and all that good stuff. Next up, Thug. You're basically a bit more persuasive, but you're not very good at finding stuff. That's nice. And Brutal Beating, you can forgo doing sneak attack damage just to make the target sickened. And Underground Chemist, you are sneaky and you like brewing potions. Basically it. Shamans! Spellcasters who have hexes. Which is nice. Always good. So, Possessed Shaman, you have 2 skills. And you can use your Wisdom modifier. However, you removed hexes because you're basically 2 spirits in one body. Shadow Shaman, you're better at stealth. And you get sneak attack, but you lose some later. Your hexes. Spirit Warrior, you can store some spells in your objects. Hey Lydia! How you doing? You can also enhance your weapon and do damage that way. But, you lose your spirit animal. That's a shame. Spirit Warden. Oh, just read this again. Hang on. Yeah, you're basically better at channeling, getting rid of the undead. That way, Unsworn, basically you don't have a particular spirit that you embody and you use. However, you do get access to all the minor spirits, so you can use a few more of their... You can add more of the minor abilities, but none of the major ones, which is a nice balance. Wildlands, you're better at... basically, you can grow bigger and have an animal companion, but you don't have as much spirits. That's fine. And finally, Witch Doctor, you just get more... You're basically better at healing. Basically. We're nearly there. We're on... I mean... If people are starting to just come back in the church now, it would be quite amusing to have a greased up handrail. But it's good. You know, let's grease up that handrail. You know, let's people, you know, encourages people to help one another. Right, Skalds are barbarians. They are bards and barbarians. They have a rage that inspires people, basically, and you can heal people. You're a bard that likes healing. Battle Scion, you're just a bit more persuasive. Battle Singer, what do you lose? You gain verses, and you do more sonic damage. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's been a long week already. So yeah, Shelby is not doing well with the first trimester, so we are not feeling great. So we're not feeling great. So hey Graham, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Shelby's not doing good. We're on various medications to help with the. It's not really morning sickness, right? Right. Hang on. I'm gonna switch this around so I can be bigger on this. When they say it's morning sickness, it is not just the morning. It is constant, nigh constant. Whoever called it morning sickness is particularly, you know, shitty. It's nausea all the time. We've got meds that help, and all they do is alleviate the symptoms of the nausea so you can eat without vomiting. However, one of them we've had to stop taking because the side effect of that one is extreme headaches and dizziness. So, for example, we live on a third floor apartment. When Shelby had this tablet and the effects were kicking her, she nearly fell down the stairs if I wasn't there. That's how bad that gets. So we can't take that one because it's dangerous for Shelby to walk around. So yeah, it's a struggle. I'm hoping and praying that, you know, the symptoms are alleviated in the next couple of weeks. If not, we've got a very long couple of months. We're also concerned that the amount of weight that Shelby has lost already in the pregnancy is substantial. They recommend you lose no more than 5% of your original weight. Shelby has lost 15%. No, she lost a bit more, hasn't she? Yeah, 15 to 20% of her original body weight already while pregnant, which shows exactly how much she's vomiting, how bad the nausea is, and you know how we can sort it out. So hopefully, you know, I tried calling yesterday to get something sorted, and they basically said, well, you know, you're in the next couple of weeks anyway, so just come in then to keep taking your tablets. So we're gonna do what we can. You know, not much we can do. I'm just gonna be the worrying husband because my wife isn't eating, and we are also pregnant, so that's not helpful. But you know, that's gonna be it. That's what happens. You know, not much you can do about that, really. So anyway. So pregnancy's kicking our ass, but it's all good. It's all gonna be good eventually. Skulls, you get verses. Court Poet. You don't inspire rage, you inspire contemplation, so you give a bonus to your intelligence and charisma saving throws. Demon Dancer. Let me just check. Yep, you gain a bite attack, which deals 1d6 points of damage, because you're a demon. Herald of the Horn. You bind spell slots to an object, and you gain some more verses. And the Hunt Caller, let me just try and find it. Yeah, you basically get better at detecting creatures, basically. We're nearly there. Only 5 more classes we can choose from to go. Slayers! They slay things. Basically study a target and do more damage to that one target. Arcane Enforcers, you can do more spells and use arcane exploits from the previous classes. Deliverer, you get more zeal attacks, so you can, if you do more damage and have more saves against a creature who is differently aligned to you. So if this creature, if you are lawful good, and you are attacked by a creature who is lawful evil, you do more damage to them. If they are chaotic good, you do more damage to them. If they are and so on and so on. Executioner, you have better bonuses against your slaying bonus against one humanoid opponent, but decrease it against non-humanoid targets. And you do more damage, and they become sickened if they fail their save. Imitator, you basically can choose a martial class style from the fighter, barbarian, rogue, or monk, and you use that stance for one for equal to your intelligence plus your half your slayer level, but you lose studied target, so and you lose your slayer talent, so that's not that good. Spawn Slayer, just checking. Yeah, whenever you're against a larger targets, you do more damage. Stygian Slayer, you lose some of your proficiencies, but you're better at being visible and doing sneak attack. And Vanguard, you, just double checking, you're better at working in a team, basically. Next up, Sorcerer. Basic, good, basic sorcerer stuff. You're a spellcaster who's spontaneous, based on charisma, and you basing it on your bloodline. So you can be a crossblood, where you have 2 bloodlines. You basically gain all the bonuses of having a second bloodline, but you only gain the bonus class skills from that bloodline. So you can choose to be 2 bloodlines and get both bonuses, but only one of them gives you the main bonuses. Imperial, you're an angel bloodline. Ninetales is only for Kitsune, I believe. Yeah, basically, you want to be Naruto. You get like spells based on your Ninetail bloodline. Overwhelming Mage. Basically, you get creatures can resist your spell attacks, like regardless. And what the Overwhelming Penetration does and Overwhelming Spells do is just, hey, we're gonna burn through that, like, and have more chance to actually hit someone. That's fine. Sage Sorcerer, you use intelligence rather than charisma, and you get more bonuses to your spells. Seeker, you're better at finding things, and you have a limited bloodline. And finally, Sylvan Sorcerer, you get some of the... There you go. You get those skills, those spells, and you get an animal companion. So that's nice. Nearly there. War Priest. It's a cleric, but fighter. It's like, what happens if you wanted to merge a cleric and a paladin, but didn't want to go either way? So you choose a War Priest. You can hallow your weapons, and you can do more damage and all that stuff. This one, you have a chosen alignment. Basically, you have to stick with that alignment. But you lose the ability to bless other people. Cult Leader, you're basically better at being stealthy, because cult leaders don't like going out in the front, and you get sneak attack. Disenchanter, you're better at getting rid of spells. Feral Champion, wow. You're god of the natural world, so you get blessings from animal blessings. So you get it all from the you get claw attacks, basically. Proclaimer, you're basically a bard cleric. Let me still check that. Yeah, basically you don't use weapons, you use your stuff better. And then you're a shield adept. You basically bash people with shields, which is good because you've got attacking shields. Nearly there. 2 classes left. We can get to it. We can get there, people. Witch. Basically, you get hexes, and you have a patron. you have a patron deity, you have a familiar, and you get hexes. Hexes are like Evil Eye, where you can impose a negative modifier onto a creature's AC, attack, and attack or saving throws, and those hexes change as you grow. You get more hexes, including one that makes them vulnerable to all abilities. So if you've played a Grave Cleric in 5th edition, the Channel Divinity, where you make them vulnerable to all damage, is what this witch can do. Anyway, but you have an Elemental Witch, so your patron's an Elemental Patron, and you get Elemental attacks and less hexes, but you get in bonuses to your elemental attack. Hag Bound, you get Hag Claws and Hag Patron. Hex Channeler, you get to channel energy a bit more. So channel, and this is all based on your charisma. Leyline Guardian, just double checking this one. You're a spontaneous caster, but you lose your familiar. That's okay. Stigmatized Witch. You basically get an Oracle's Curse from the Oracle class, but you can do it from your Witch class. And you still get your hexes, but you don't get a patron. And the Witch of the Veil. You're better at sneaking, and your spells are based on being sneaky that way. Your ability to become invisible based on your intelligence modifier, and you get training in stealth and sneakery, but you lose some hexes. Finally, but not at least by any means, Wizard. Wizard, you learn your spells through intelligence, and you can learn as many as you like. However, you can only choose the way Pathfinder works. If you choose, so every wizard school has a school that's opposition to them. In some classes, you can learn from that school and not learn any from the other school, or if you do cast a spell from that other school, it's going to be less damage. Arcane Bomber. You basically learn how to build spells into bombs. So basically you're a grenader, but you like using bombs, and you get more spells. Crewromancer, I believe, is only for the Damphir race. And basically you learn how to you specialise in Necromancy school, and you do damage to yourself, but you can increase your spells, because you're basically all about animating the dead and controlling blood. Elemental Specialist, you specialise in Evocation, and you focus on a particular element, and you just do more damage with that one element, which you can then bolster with some of the feats. Exploiter Wizard is basically you basically try to use some of your arcane exploits and arcane reservoir but you don't have a specialist school, so you can cast more spells and you can learn exploitation feats and stuff. Scroll Savant, you basically do more damage with scrolls, which there are a lot in this game. Spellmaster, you are a universalist. You don't have a specialist school, but you do get spells that you can focus on, and you can cast more than once a day. And the Thessalonian Specialist, let me read this because I haven't played this one in a while. So, basically a Thessalonian Specialist, you don't get to decide what the opposition school is. You pick a particular school and that is it. So, yeah, that's basically it. So that's all the classes. Some of the prestige classes, which we can't get, because you need to have lots of prerequisites. Aladori Swordsman, Student of War, Duelist, Mystical Verge, Hell Knight, Eldritch Knight, Dragon Disciple, Lore Master. Out of all of these, Winter Witch, Hell Knight, Arcane Trickster, Assassin, out of all of these prestige classes, there is only one that is actually worth it. And that is the Dragon Disciple. Why? Because you can turn into a dragon. You get a dragon form. You turn into a dragon. Who wouldn't want to turn into a dragon? Right, let's do something. Let's do something I haven't played. What haven't I played? I've played a lot of monks, so I'm not going to play a monk. Mages I could play. There's a lot of spell casting. I kind of want to do some melee combat a little bit. Unless you got any suggestions in the chat. You know, which of the 25 classes do we want to play as? I've already played as the monk and the kineticist. So, trying to avoid them unless I do something different with them. Not gonna lie, I'm being drawn to rogue. Only because having played through this game, I know the rogue you do get disappears at some point. But we'll see. And he's an elemental. He's an eldritch scoundrel. That one is. So I'm tempted to do Knife Master. But I will go with whatever the chat wants. If you want me to do something different, or you want me to revisit a class, let me know. Excuse me while I eat food, because I need to eat at some point today. So. Hmm. Graham, what do you think? Should I play as? I'm thinking Knife Master Rogue. But I'm open to anything else that's not a monk or a kineticist. So there isn't a warlock class really in this, which is just like, kind of want to do Knife Master because I'll do more damage with daggers, kukri, punching daggers, and star knives, or size. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a half elf prerequisite. That's the reason why. Here, let's have a look at Sylvan Tricksters. I guess too. I don't know. I don't know. Don't want to be a damn fear. Don't want to be a tiefling. Halfling look. Knife master. You can play as goblins in the other game as well. No. Hmm. Hmm. So let's just go with that for now. And let's go with a tiefling. Let's give me a dex intelligence. I don't. There we go. Oh, strength, wisdom, but you lose charisma. But you gain the ability to become invisible. Strength, wisdom, strength. So I don't want any of them. Let's just do a. Let's do street urchin. What have you got? Let's do pickpocket. And then, we need to increase our dexterity. We need to increase our intelligence. We can reduce our strength, increase our constitution, and increase charisma. What do we get? Ability, trickster, stealth, persuasion, perception, and use magical trinkets, and law of nature. Why not? Well, that's not what I wanted to know. I wanted to know what. Right, Fatrix. Can he observe combat trick, fast stealth? No, I don't want that one. Decided I'm going to do Knife Master. Let's change Tiefling to. What do we want? Sure, let's do Halfling. Let's change the portrait to a Halfling as well. Why not? Let's do a hasty halfling. He's also a pickpocket. Our dex is high, our charisma is high, our intelligence and constitution is high. Our strength is lower, but that's fine, because we're not going to do melee attack, are we? Yep, that's all good. And right, what do we want? We want to do. What makes me stealthier? Let's do 2 weapon fighting, because we're using knives. Let's be an atheist. We don't believe in any gods. Unless there's a thief god who's more chaotic. Nope. 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 Ooh. Ooh, let's do... let's do Lady Luck. Why not? Let's make us chaotic good. Why not? Okay, body type. Let's make him thin as possible. Can't zoom in on the face, sadly. Let's do an angry face. Does he have a scar? You can't see the scar. Let's keep him. Let's make him pasty because he's a rogue. He's like hiding in the dark, and we can't see. Right? Can we see his hair? Show headgear. Show backpack. Right? Yeah. Show headgear. Let's see what our face looks like. Let's have a nice scar over his eye. What hairstyles can we do? Do we want a nice crew top? What's the little flick there? No. Let's have a little spiky little hair there. Let's give him a tiny beard. That's mutton chops. Oh, we can't give him a full beard. Let's do that, and let's make his hair. We can't make his hair blue. You lied to us, picture. You lied. You know what you did. Let's make him silver-haired. It's a silver-haired little dude. And let's make that. Let's give him some makeup, and let's make him a. Ooh, yeah. Let's make him an assassin. Assassin's Creed. Let's make him an Assassin's Creed assassin. There we go. Yeah, I like that voice. Ooh, name. You know what? I'm going to carry on my tradition of naming creatures, naming RPG characters. Bernard from HR. No, Bernard from the mailroom. Bernard from HR. Let's have him born on the 13th of... Actually, hang on, no, let's do Friday 13th in 2021. Okay, let's do... Yeah, let's do 8th month. 13th... Bernard from HR. Hang on, I'm just gonna print screen. That work? How do you? Hang on. There we go. We got a screenshot of Bernard from HR. Oh, that's lovely. Bernard from HR, welcome. Hang on, I need to go in here while that all loads up. Let's share. Cancel. Let's go look in manage screenshots. Show on disk. Let's go to here while that's all loading up. And let's just where is it? 2021090 131 433. Where is it? Okay, so that's let's just copy that to here. Let's paste that there. Let's get rid of that. Let's do that. While that's all loading up. Oh no, the game has started. Hang on. But I'm doing something. Let's open that. Let's edit it. Let's go back to this.
Somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
Bernard. Right, let's play through the story. See what happens.
My, would you look at this? But why did you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival? Couldn't he be carted off? Else like...
Hey, Holly!
No. Infirmary?
How are you?
Accommodating ditch.
Hope you're well. Enjoy your holiday in Yorkshire. Oh.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? Who looks nasty? Who did this to him? Demons, Fred. We found it buried alive outside the walls of Canopus. Walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Great, take all my weapons.
Owen Heritage, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor. Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy, heal his wounds. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Tyrannosaurus. You then, yes you, stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Tyrannosaurus.
I'm just gritting my... because it's Bernard from HR.
Somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Tyrannosaurus! Has anyone seen Tyrannosaurus?
Nope.
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
Hi, I'm Bernard from HR. That's what you want. That's what you want.
That's the first I've
What's the business of someone in the city? I'm Bernard from HR.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating.
Also, thank you for the follow, Rose. Just seeing it popping up there now, which means it's working. I did have alerts set on here, but it's not appearing up. Oh, that's weird. Anyway,
All right, as you wish.
fun fact, I've done this game twice. It's not really that much spoilers.
Be on your guard.
This guy, I don't like. He's a bit of a dick.
Just outside the walls.
I'll pass that on, Holly. I'll pass it on.
Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Yeah, this guy's a dick. Let's just get that out there right now. He is a monumental dick. This...
Pry loose the
There you go.
grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
So this lady's a dragon. Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current form. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
Oh, that's nice.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I'm not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not yet healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
My pain's gonna return. That's not good.
Do not be discouraged.
I'm Bernard from HR. I need to fill out all the forms.
Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Sharendelev, protector of progress. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Okay. I'm gonna enjoy going around this city. As it shows off the entire city for me. Here he, look at him. Look at little Bernard from HR. Look at him run around. Look at him. Running around. He's a tiny, he's a toddler of death. Oh look, there's a gnome. Hello gnome, I'm gonna beat you by throwing this dart. I got it down the centre! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Running around, running around, running around, running around, running around, running around. So here's what I look like. Hello! I've got two massive... Look, the potions are massive! Look how big the potions are on me! They're about the size of my hand! Ooh! So, I can... remove headgear or show headgear. I can show my backpack or not show my backpack, but I'm not wearing one, I don't think. I can also show my class equipment or not show my class equipment. That's showing my class equipment. So basically, if you're like me and you've got an outfit that's pretty awesome, you can keep that costume. Or you can just have it so you're revealing everything else. At the moment, like, it's even hiding my braces, which give me bonuses. But there we go. Look at Bernard from HR, the chaotic good. He's such a good boy. Such a good boy. Let's run around.
I'm running around. I like this round here. Oh, there's a tiny person here. No, out of the way. No. Backwards, forwards, forwards, backwards. Where's the booze? I'm on my holiday. Where's my booze? There's the booze.
Bernard will now consume the booze. It's refreshingly to taste. Nothing. It's very good. And someone's paying for me. How lovely. Let's have another round. Thank you, my tiefling. At this point, Bernard's drink was rudely interrupted. By demons invading the city.
Oh no, this is not good. Oh, I should really hide. I want to hide. Ah!
Bernard, bringing his drink, hid from the demons. Hello, Dragon Lady. Oh, and... Hey everybody, it's the big bad. Look at him. It's a... Oh, she is a Dragon Lady. Oh, she's gonna do us... Oh. Okay, Dragon Lady died.
I'm hiding. I've got my booze.
Discovery himself. Blimey. One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone.
The halfling's armor is splashed with blood.
Fight or flee. Flee into your man. Let me help you. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell. Right away. Stand
I want the protective spell, please.
fidgeting. Good luck. Try not to get eaten now.
I'm not going to get eaten. I'm going to hide.
Look at him. He's just so big and...
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Okay.
Behold, Ione. Behold the death I sow.
I'm falling. Ah!
And so, Bernard from HR's holiday was ruined. Bless you, Bernard. And now he is underground.
The silver dragon, Terendaleb, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
I am underground. It's a bit dark around here. I don't like the dark. It's very dark. Hello? Hello? Someone here. Hello? Oh, hello.
You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. Wouldn't say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendaleb healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
No, we don't have to rely on brute strength for this. Let's try something else to help use the leather. I'm not that strong, you see. I'm a halfling. My name's Bernard. Hi.
Oh, I checked.
I don't think you're gonna get anywhere with that. Why don't I just...
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm a Nevia Tirabade of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though? Now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Ione. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendilin, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Oh, I came here to fight the abyss. I'm a scholar. I came here to fight the world wound with my own eyes. What versus war is an opportunity. I'm here to seek my fortune. I'm led by destiny. I'm a traveller. My name is Bernard. Who I am is none of your business.
I came to seek my fortune.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of your type before.
Rude.
At least it's an honest answer.
Agreed.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anemia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open skies soon.
And here we go. So we now have a party member, who is fatigued. Bleh, that's not good. But hang on. That's better. Let's rearrange that. So that's that for now. And ooh, what have we got? So we now have a cold iron punching dagger, which I want as a knife master. We have a ever-burning torch, always helpful. We have a cloak of resistance, which I am going to give to our paladin, because paladins need it. We have a longsword. She has a longsword. We have a flail, and we have a short spear. So we have a paladin, a lawful good human paladin with a longsword and shield. Look how paladin-y they look. They are the most paladin-y paladin I've ever seen. And then there's me. Hi, I've got a torch and a dagger. I'm all good now. Let's go forward. Right ahead. Oh, look, there's something on the ground. What's on the ground? It's a scale from the Dragon Lady. Yes. If you find scales from a Dragon Lady, please keep them in your inventory. They will become very useful later.
Let's run around. What we find? Look, there's a lady. Hi, lady.
Who's there? Relax, friend. We're not demons, we're cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, alright?
We fell down here during the attack. I'm Phila, that's Anemia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendilin, I can't wrap my head around it.
Do you want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kind of need all the supplies we can get right now.
And now we have another member of the party. Who is the new member of the party? We have Camilla, who is a spirit hunter, so they are a shaman. They can do hexes and curses.
Oh, look! Another dagger! It's a masterwork dagger! Masterwork dagger! I have 2 daggers now! Ha ha ha!
You have a cold iron rapier and a buckler. Let's get rid of your buckler and give you a torch. Be useful. And what does your attire look without your armor? Show class equipment. Oh, you're basically just showing basics. Yeah, let's do that for now. So we have a paladin, a healer,
And a stabby knife guy. Yay! Stabby knife.
let's arrange it so she's at the back, because she wants to be healing people. Oh, look, there's a body, and there's a centipede. Okay, we're in turn-based mode. You can do live action, but I like turn-based. Right, so you can't charge yet. You can smite evil, or you can fight defensively. Let's just run in. Just be there, and so when it loads up. So let's deal with that. Right, so her abilities at the moment, she can heal, cast enlarge, dismiss a spell that she's cast. Let's take that out. She can also enchant her weapon to do a +1 damage. She can also do a ghost touch weapon, which basically just deals damage against incorporeal creatures. Or she can do Battle Spirit, where she just boosts our morale. Let's just run forward and heal yourself. There's another centipede.
No, don't take my friend.
Can I charge?
Charge!
Very good, Bernard. Give in to your anger. Give in to your anger, Bernard. There we go.
There we go. We went as a party, didn't we? Loot the bodies! Loot all the bodies! Oh look, another glowy dragon lady scale. Might want that. Yay! I got the dragon lady scale. There's a giant fly! No! Get away, fly! I can't run at you. I'm just gonna wait here. You can wait back here with me.
Okay. Look at the fly attacking the paladin.
Run forward! Attack him! Oh, she took out the fly. That's nice.
Let's run this way. Oh look, more bugs. Let's run there. Oh look, it's a spitting giant centipede. And you missed me. Ha ha ha. Oh, she missed. That's...
Try attack me.
There we go. Let's run up this way. Oh, look, there's another body. Loot the body. What have we found on this corpse today? We found bracers, which give you +1 armor. That's nice. But that's only if you're not wearing other armor, I believe. Yep, so... be good if we found a monk or something we could give this to. Run at him, Bernard from HR. Run at him. Run forward. Run forward. Defend Bernard. He's a good boy. Yes, he's small and he has lots of daggers on him, but he is a mighty good boy. See? Defend the precious boy. Okay, he's a little bit overzealous, but he's fine. Let's loot that corpse. Hey, we found some quartz and some flame tongue.
Let's keep going. Oh, it's a monitor lizard.
Let's go there. And wait. Let's... She's definitely a paladin.
I want to run ahead and stab him. I want a monitor lizard. I want leather.
Let's flank him. Attack him. Oh, we failed on nature check. We couldn't skin them. Oh, that's a shame. Anything over here? Nope. Let's keep running this way. Oh, look! Here is one of my favourite characters of this game.
Can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere. WotR.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there. If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
So I don't particularly like what this race is called, but this is the mongrel race. Basically, they are beings that have been cursed in some way to have various forms of appearance. So Lan has like a half satyr, half reptile.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze.
Wendaug is basically a
Anything on the surface.
like human spider hybrid, I think it's fair to say.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Who are you? Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
I've never heard of underground crusaders before.
In Canabres, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night. That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame, and will burn anyone who touches it. You think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An
angel sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Windu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
I think well, we'll find the sword fast. We work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. This sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, sorty. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Right, let's go find it. Law.
I hope you appreciate this.
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, and the figure was clearly crafted with some genuine whatsoever they'd left. So look around. Oh,
Wherever my legs carry me,
we found a ring.
no secrets can escape my
We found some grinding stones.
That there.
Found some gems. Found some more gems. We found some more gems and some grinding stones. We found some pearls. And finally, let's go over here and... what have we got? We find the sword! It's glowing! The 15th day of Aradus, the year 470-15. A searing flash pierces the gloom, and Bernard from HR feels drops of searing blood running down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another entirely. Bernard from HR's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind, though they clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my trusted friends. The people I swore to protect. The people from whom I descend from heaven and come to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I'm about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of those thoughts, Bernard from HR intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark from healing magic illuminates the eerie, mucky scene before Bernard from HR. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said that you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash one after the other. A priestess in colourful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you are willing, and only if you are ready. There is no going back. Then don't waste your strength on healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There in the vision, the darkness of this cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depth. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chippering and rustling emanates from the shadows, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall on their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Bernard from HR's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent the vision, or the unlucky enough to receive it. Knowledge? Or will? Let's do knowledge. Knowledge check succeeded. But the force of the attack, though originally in a vision, is terrifying. But Bernard from HR is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the muck of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provides is more than real. The shadowy figure startlingly resembles those of the Descari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. This foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from quiet whispering to sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him and knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash. The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword and with his last spurt of strength plunges it into the rock. Bernard from HR senses the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent." The vision disappears, vanishing into a burst of colour. Bernard from HR does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing from Bernard from HR's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Bernard from HR sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes and the light is drawn into his hand. Bernard from HR senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. Look at my glowing boy!
Hey, are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, WotR, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier. more golden? Chief Soul needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras. Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
No. Did you see that?
And we have 2 more members of the party now. So let's rechange that. Let's do that and that. So we now have Lan, the lawful neutral mongrel, who's like half human, half satyr, half reptile, who is a Zen archer. I like Zen archers. He's a longbow Zen archer, actually. And hey, Lan, I like you. You're a monk. Here you go. Increase your AC to 19. There you go. We also have Wendigo, who is a fighter spider person. Has a longbow. Doesn't have much else. That's fine. They may not be joining our party for too long. But we're down here now, so let's have a look around. The spiders! Okay,
May I see your entrails, please?
at least Bernard's polite.
The Inquisitor, guide my blade.
Okay, Lamb, what can you do?
You've crossed the wrong line.
There we go. And there we go. Let's pick that. Let's pick that. And let's get across.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
There's a tiny earth elemental.
Hello, tiny brothers.
Let's cast healing on yourself. Lan, can you hit them? Nope. Can you hit them? You can. Run ahead. Defenders! Defenders!
Run behind. Running behind.
Okay, you stay there. Lan, can you hit them? And you can do 1 attack. And we have a wand. So Zen archers can basically do 2 attacks for 1 turn, provided they haven't moved, which is good early on. Then it goes to 3 at like level 5, level 2, level 3 or level 5, which is also very helpful. There's a young fly. It's a big fly. And here comes the spitting giant centipede. And here comes the young giant fly. Attack the creatures. Stab it. Oh no, there's another spitting centipede. Stab it. Shoot it. And shoot it. There we go. Okay, so attacking armor class and damage. It's always good to know. Let's rob that. Body. We've nearly completed this area. But there's more spiders. Nope. How dare you attack me? There we go. Spider's gonna walk in. Again! Why are you attacking me? I stabbed your friend. He attacked me first. It was defending myself. You know, just good old-fashioned self-defense. You know, it's always good. I'll think about it. Ooh. Don't show the chief the light. But hey, we found a door. Let's go through the door. Hey, we might... No, we probably won't. Looking at the time. We might be able to make it out of this tutorial area. It's not really a tutorial area, but we'll see. Let's see what we can find. Run around, run around. Lots of people. Hello, people. Hello. What can we see? What can we find? Hello, chief. Where is your chief? Oh, you're not talking. Lan is mistaken. I'm chaotic. Say nothing. Let's talk to him again. Make up your answers. Where's Lan? Oh, I can level up, but first... See, I want Lan on my party. I don't want Wendigo. But I think I might have just made it so I have to have Wendigo in my party. Right. Level up! We are a Knife Master. Let's give our mobility, our trickery, our stealth, our perception, our persuasion, and let's do knowledge world. Always helpful. Ooh, what do I want? Do I want a weapon focus? Do I want a combat trick? Make my perceptions better. Mystery Seeker. No attacks of opportunity. Bonus on saving throws equal to my dex modifier. No attacks of opportunity for them. Law is on favourite terrain. Underhand trick. Unbalancing trick. Weakened wound. Okay. Or do I just want to focus on a skill? Or do I want a weapon focus? Do I already have a weapon focus? I don't have a weapon focus. Oh boy. Do I want a greater weapon focus? What does this give me? Specializations. But I kind of want a focus of... What does a skill focus do? Let me remind me. Increases my +3. Let's improve my... No, let's give my let's give daggers a bonus. Yep, there's me done. Paladin. Increase your paladin-y stuff. We want to increase your persuasion, your knowledge, and your let's see. What's your stats again? Let's improve your athletics because you're quite strong. Yeah, improve that. You, my lady, let's get you your first hex. Let's improve your stealth and let's improve your lore about nature. And let's give you Evil Eye. I like Evil Eye. Evil Eye just like helps reduce either your AC, your attack, or your defense. Lan, forgive me, Zen Archer. There is nothing else for Lan. It's Zen Archer. And hey, let's give precise shots, so when I'm shooting into melee, I don't get a negative modifier to my attack roll. And ooh. Let's do longbow. I like Lan with longbows because he's very helpful when I do the mission later on. You're just a plain fighter. I don't really like you anyway. You get better perception and better nature. And let's just give you a... Let's give you a rapid shot. Why not? If I've just messed this up, I'm going to be very annoyed at myself. What kind of is proposition? Diplomacy. Deal. We have to go. Here we go. We got a path. I want Lan on my team. I don't want to get rid of him. I like Lan. I don't like Wendigo. So I just want Lan on my team. You know, it's always helpful to have Lan on your side. If I've just messed up my run already, I'm going to be very annoyed. But... yeah, and the... Let's talk to Dryer. Let's trade! What have you got that you can trade me with? Fortitude saves, bonuses, that's quite nice. More armor stuff, that's nice, that's nice. That's all good. What have I got here to sell? Let's sell that, and that. And let's sell that, and that. There we go. Don't need all that right now anyway. So let's go this way. You do get money relatively easy, but I'm a bit of a pack rat. I also then have... I know how to get a bag of holding really early on. So I normally go grab the bag of holding and then I can start doing everything to my heart's content. Oh no. Oh. Lan's not in my side. Oh. Oh, this is gonna... Well, this is interesting. I've never done this before. I've never gone this way. So I'm doing something different. I may not like it. I'm doing something different. I like Lan. He's a good archer. I wasn't out as hampered myself. Okay, let's squeeze through. Have I screwed myself already? Oh, it's cultists. Let's reduce your AC. You're gonna try attack, and you're gonna hit. That's not nice. Run up, run up, run up and attack them. Oh, you can't yet. Okay, you can do rapid fire, but you're probably not gonna hit. That's fine. You're gonna shoot and attack of opportunity. I don't like this, I'm screwing myself over. I'm not the kind of person who likes screwing myself over. What am I saying? I always screw myself over in video games. Alright, since I like daggers and I can't use a punching dagger, let's give myself another dagger. Just another dagger. Let's give my masterwork dagger in my main hand. Yep. And let's give myself... oh, I've already got better armor. Okay, oh, I have a cold iron punching dagger and a normal punching dagger. And I believe I took the martial ability to... That's the specifically for dagger, not punching dagger. Well, balls. Let's just check. Let's put this dagger there and that dagger there. Let's put the master dagger there and a second dagger there, and we'll see what happens. You're fine. You're fine. You screwed me over, and I'm not happy. Let's go forward. What do we find?
I spy. What do I spy?
We find a trap.
I am helpful, am I not?
Let's stealth in here. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna go stealthily and creep up behind the cultist and attack him. That didn't work. Run and save me. You're fine. Attack him.
Beg me to stop.
Let the attack commence.
He missed me, that's good. Reduce his AC for a minute for me. So his AC's reduced. Can you shoot? There we go. Loot the cultist. Loot that.
I hope you appreciate this.
Collect that. Collect that. Oh, there's something in here. And collect that. It's all good. Open the door.
Something. This way.
More money. Let's open the door, see what we got. It's a cultist champion.
Save the last one for me.
Nope, let's wait. Charge him. That didn't work. Shoot him. Didn't work. Reduce his AC. Now stab him. Okay, shoot, shoot, shoot. Stay where you are. That's fine. Stab him. I missed. 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 He missed. Missed. Hit. Shoot. Missed. Okay. Got my sneak attack off. Wow, this cultist is just... This is why I want Lan on my team. There we go. Let's steal all the nice weaponry. Look at all the nice weapons we can steal. And armor. All from cultists. Loot everything, children. Loot everything. Disarm the trap. You can't really have that because you'll attack twice. We don't want that. You son of a bitch. You did this to me. You did this to me, halfling. So what's your attack doing? You're doing... Oh. Oh, I know. Oh. Oh. I know what I did. I know what I did. I know why I'm not doing any damage. I'm doing 1 point of damage with my daggers every time. Wow, that's okay. What will I do if I have... How much damage am I doing with that? I do wanted 6 damage. Right, so I have daggers. I want to use daggers, but until the point as in I can actually get finesse wielding on daggers, I'm going to have to just tough it out. 2 points of sneak attack damage. Because I screwed myself over. Like, it's finesse wielding, so you should be able to wield your weapons with finesse. But clearly, you need to have a feat to get that go. This is one of my complaints. It's finesse. You should be able to wield a weapon with finesse, no problem. The mace is crawling with cultists. Great, so pick lock. Ah, this is just... I have screwed myself over.
Wherever my legs carry me, together we stand.
Yeah, this is, ladies and gentlemen, what happens when you screw yourself over. Do I honestly need to get a feat? Alright, rogue proficiencies. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Evasion, reflex ray. Hasty, pickpocket. Tree affliction, fight. No, I'm not doing fighting defensively. Coup de grace. Charge, acrobatics, mobility, inspire. Right, feats. So, should I have taken? But I have weapon finesse with a light weapon. So, like with a light weapons such as. Wait, no. So how have I got a negative on my dexterity? Hang on. Right, so... Wait, is that only on attack? On attack rolls! So... I need weapon finesse mythic to get on my... So... That is... Oh, that's just... That is just a... kick in the head that is. So I get more sneak attack. Right, I get more sneak attack. I get better chance to hit with my daggers, but I don't do as much. I only do 1 point of damage. So see, this is what happens when I got Lan, when I got rid of Lan. You know, Lan was my good luck. Lan knew what he was doing. This is just... Oh, I'm really angry right now, see? So I do more damage. I do more sneak attack damage. I do 1d8 sneak attack damage, but I only do 1 point of normal damage. Which just sucks, really. Right, what's in here? Let's just loot all this, because I'm really annoyed at myself now. Yeah, you're helpful. I'm really angry, though. You can be both. What the hell? You know? Oh, this is just... I'm so angry right now. Look, it's a corrupted guard. He's going to attack me and do a lot of damage. Me, I can't do much against him. No siree. Attack him. And I miss him. A natural 1 versus 2. Right, run in. You can run in defenders, because... Let's decrease your attack rolls against us. What even is your AC? 14. I should be able to hit that, shouldn't I? Right. Oh, flipping heck. Oh, this is just... At least you've missed still. Missed. Oh, this is just not my day. This is not my day at all. Seriously, I'm really angry now. Let me guess. Oh, at least I do sneak attack. Oh, I'm just angry now. I am really angry now. So I've been thinking, whoever's in chat, whoever's lurking or whoever's high, thank you for being here and seeing this chaos as it unfolds. I've been thinking, like, rather than just like streaming all the time, well, 3 days a week, what if I like just did a let's play of this series and put it on my YouTube channel? Like, would you watch it? Would it be interesting? I need to work out to do it, but it should be fine. So we got some information about things in the area. Is this where the... This is where the elemental is. Let's all sneak in and avoid the water elemental. Sugar. It's gonna come in and attack me. Okay, let's heal self. And it hit, that's good. Just out of curiosity, what's its health? Okay, it's got an AC of 13 right now. Okay, let's just... I need to damage it. Okay, someone's been knocked out. Let's blind them. Can you heal them? Okay, that didn't really help too much. I've just screwed myself completely. Okay, that's everyone dead. Is everyone dead? We're all gonna die. Let's... Okay, we won. Just about. But everyone is very injured right now. Very injured. We found stuff. Excellent. We got a ring we can't identify, an amulet we can't identify, and another ring we can't identify because we need to have some more training. We're all very dead as well. So let's just heal up to a respectable level. I am annoyed that you need to have a feat to get dexterity on your... I wouldn't have taken strength as my dump stat if that was the case. I'm going to be honest. I would have done something differently. But no. Couldn't do that, could I? Had to just screw myself over. Let's see if I can get out of here, at least. Huh? That's interesting. Oh. She has the gate door key to all of this room. Huh. That's interesting. Still so annoyed. I can't even wear that. I can't even identify the armor I've got. How do I identify armor? I haven't actually worked this out. Note to self, this is a guy who's played both games and doesn't know exactly what he's doing. Right. Is it use magical device? No. Okay. Is it Arcana? Yes, so I need to have a higher Arcana. Great. This is just... Oh, I'm so frustrated right now. I am just livid. I'm just so livid.
Not this time. I hope you appreciate this.
Livid. Livid.
May I see your entrails, please?
I'll cut you wide open.
No match for me. Into the fray.
Okay, party's overloaded. Get a bag of holding. I would, but I'm livid right now.
They'll beg me to stop.
The spirits demand your blood.
Let the attack commence.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I'll rip you apart.
You are today's sacrifice.
Die! Die! No glory without risk.
Go for their hearts. I'll cut you wide open.
Slice. The light take you. No match for me. Wherever my legs carry me.
I see something over there.
What's that there? I am helpful, am I not?
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly heal up, and I can wear a light shirt. Sure. Why not? That's not going to negatively impact the rest of my body, is it? No, is it? Actually, it is. It actually really is. Great. I am really annoyed right now. Do I at least have a better sword I can wield? Where's my longswords? I have no decent longsword. I can't wear falcons. This is just... Oh, I'm so frustrated. I am so unbelievably frustrated with myself, and rightly so, but also, like, this is not, like, this is not a game for someone who's never played Pathfinder before, or never played, like, if you've never played these kinds of games before, you don't know any of the stuff, and even if you have played a little bit before, you still don't know all this stuff. Like, as a person who is, at least, like, as a passing understanding of how to play Pathfinder, this is a very difficult game, because, like, again, it's a very difficult game to get into, but also, if you don't know how to do, like, if you didn't know that you need to have finesse stuff, you will be like, oh, I can do this, and you can't. Like, there's no, like, pop-up menu explaining how to do it unless you deep dive into the encyclopedia and deep dive into everything. So it's effectively becoming a, you need to know more about this game to play this game, which is not good for new players. So...
I spy? What do I spy? I did it! Drill me.
Save the last one for me.
by the looks of it, we may not be able to get out of the starting this area and by the end of the stream, so we'll have to do the rest of this tomorrow. But no, I'm genuinely interested though. Like, if I did this as a Let's Play series on YouTube, would anyone be interested in watching it? Doing different characters, you know, we'll see. Oh, I didn't realise that was there. Right, what can I equip? Nothing. Fine. You, what can I equip? Better armor. Yes. You don't deserve any of this armor. I want my best boy Lan back, not you. You know what? Your strength's okay. Let's give you a battle axe. You know, let's give you 2 battle axes. You can run in with battle axes now. Yeah, do that. Let me get rid of Lan, my best boy. I love Lan, he's a good boy. And now there's a giant rock boy. Charge him. See what happens. Oh, he can't charge him. Give him a reduced AC, because rock elementals have a high AC. You, run in and attack him. Still a little bit more exploring and then we're done in this area. And then just in time to wrap up the stream. But let's drop all the light armor, we won't need any of that. Drop. We won't need any of that anyway. Let's see this Cambion. Just run in, attack him. Just run and attack him. No, don't you dare attack me. Right, and then I know this puzzle because I've played this game before. But the puzzle answer is wrong one. In the main area you just came through, there are some pictures on the wall. You look at the pictures, and that's where you get the answer. But you have to run back and remember them as well. So, but hey, we find this. It's a sword. It's a very nice sword. It's a very, very nice sword. In fact, it's such a nice sword, and you're such a good paladin, you get to equip the sword, which does some damage. And let's put that on your back. Why not? Actually, it's not put a glaive on your back. That looks weird. There you go. You got a nice sword. You're a paladin with a nice sword. Be thankful. You know, be thankful that you've got a very nice glowy sword. So we need to get back up here. And once we're here, I'm gonna have you. No, trap triggered. Let's go this way. Open that door. So we got dretches. Dretches are pains in the arse. There you go, damage reduction. So you need to have specific material, weapon, alignment, just to get it done. So having a paladin with a cold iron weapon helps. Having Camilla with a cold iron weapon helps. And let me guess, reduce sneak attack damage? Reduce. Reduce. Compared to that. Take all. Take all. Search the room. I don't think there's anything else in here. But also... Is it... We need a key? But I've searched this whole maze. Is there something I'm missing? Oh, this is frustrating. Oh. Oh, this is... This is so annoying. Oh, because it's there, isn't it? Note to self, search all areas before you get annoyed. Oh, against a big boy. Two big boys, a cleric and a Holistia cleric knight. You can stay there. You run in. Just run in and attack him. Run in and attack. Is there anything you can do?
Only death can stop me. The spirits demand your blood. The inheritor, guide my blade.
Just run this way. You can run in next time, Bernard.
They'll beg me to stop.
That's fine. To get attacked. No, we're good. Right.
You are today's sacrifice.
Okay.
Can I see your entrails, please?
Okay.
No match for thee.
There we go. And there's the key that I was looking for.
This way.
And now we can go back to the area that I was getting angry at. Party's going slowly up the stairs. 1 hit point, 18 hit points, 9 hit points, 1 hit point. Good thing I know we have a rest point right now.
Wherever my legs carry me.
I think it even says you have a rest point right now. Oh, no it doesn't. It doesn't actually say we can have a rest up here. So let's rest here. Let's have a campfire. Yep, and let's give it a +2. There we go. This is rest and see what happens.
I feel evil lurking in you, but you act like a normal person and a good comrade.
How should I know what your goddess considers evil? Or maybe I wasn't polite enough to my servants, or didn't give enough coins to beggars in the street.
We're all healed. We got some bonuses. Corruption is impacted. That's different. So the corruption advances, the world gets harder and stuff. But we don't deal with that yet. But here we are. We're fully healed. About to face whatever we face next. So, what did we learn today? 1. Finesse doesn't mean you add dexterity to your damage. Only your attack rolls, unless you've got a feat. 2. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be chaotic, especially if it means losing a good boy. And, yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to save here, come back here tomorrow, around noon till 3 again, as we will continue getting out of this dungeon. We've got a big story element just about to come up, that's why I'm pausing here. And then we go through another story element, and hopefully we'll get some more party members, and be out of this tutorial area. So yeah, if you like it, like, share, subscribe, whatever. Twitch thing it is, but yeah, if you really if you like this sort of game, say, like, share it on Twitter or on Discord or whatever. And if you really like the idea of me doing a let's play with a different character in this kind of style, probably a bit more less narratives from me, then please let me know, because I like doing that and it's a bit different. So with that being said, thank you for coming, thank you for being here, thank you for the following, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye.